add on a lot more gateways. Actually, he should be doing that with this money. That's what you do when you get maxed. Throw down more gateways so that you can remax once the Terran kills your army, because he almost inevitably will in a maxed on maxed battle. The Protoss army doesn't really stand a chance. He is up at 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 gateways it looks like. And here, is he going to engage here? I don't know if that's a good idea. He's got 2 High Templars and a Reaver in that shuttle. That could be huge, but look at that clump of siege tanks. Oh man, where are the Arbiters? He needs some stasis or something. The Arbiter is just now coming down. It looks like he actually researched recall before stasis. Stasis is just finishing up right now, so it will be in time for the push. Got to be careful. Watch out for the science vessel. Doesn't want to get EMP'd on those 2 Arbiters. Is that a probe in the battle? It looks like he actually has a probe in the control groups, and he is going to engage right here. The shuttle is going in. The Reaver drops. The Templars drop, but it's still a great position for the Terran. Nice storms going down. But the engagement angle is just not very good for the Protoss at all. Most of the siege tanks do survive. Only the support units, the Vultures, were taken out. And it looks like God tried to go in for some Zealot bombs. But Ramms unsieges in time and now is taking the 12 o'clock despite there being a probe there. I hope God decides to cannon rush this for the lulls. A stasis going down on the science vessel. Some Zealot bombs are going down, but most of the tanks are actually on siege. Ramms is sieging up right now, but this is very, very dangerous. Where are the support units? Where are the Vultures, the Goliaths, the extra vessels? Siege tanks by themselves are actually quite vulnerable if a Protoss is doing tricky things like Zealot bombs and such. Siege tanks by themselves are not actually that great. Now 2-1 has finished for the Terran. 2-0 is done for the Protoss, and it looks like God indeed is going to cannon rush this. Unfortunately, going to get denied by a few Vultures here. But God, he knows what's up, and more Zealot bombs are going down. If he can do a good mind drag here, that might help him out. But as it stands, the Terran is pushing closer and closer to his base. And as I said before, the Terran can actually siege his natural from outside here, which is a huge pain for the Protoss to deal with. Meanwhile, what do we have here? Ooh, a ton of spider mines going down. Doesn't want to get recalled. What about in the back? Yes, adding on all the turrets, as I said. Probably wants to lay some spider mines here as well. And it is becoming the dreaded split map situation. God is trying to do something here. He's trying to do some mine drags and such, but it's not really working. Looks like we're going to have another engagement. Is he going to stasis everything? It looks like he is. He does actually have... Is that a second shuttle? No, that is the first shuttle. And does get some great stasis off. Can he get some good storms off as well? Does get a storm off on the back siege tank, but he doesn't have that many units. He has a DT out for whatever reason. I'm not sure if that's really worth it. And God's army just getting crushed over and over here. He's up at 3,000, almost 4,000 minerals. How many gateways does he have? Looks like he's adding a couple more gateways. He should really have a lot more gateways here to remax faster. That is how you take out the Terran army. The first attack is not really going to do it. You just have to remax and constantly pounds down the Terran forces. Looks like these Dragoons will handle the siege tank. I hope. Well, no, Dragoons are pretty dumb, but that's fine. They're still pretty good. Looks like he's going in again. Does he have any energy? No energy on the Arbiters. They don't have enough energy for any of their spells. They can only provide the cloaking right now, which is not going to do anything because there's a vessel right there. But it looks like that's a lot of Zealots. And where are the units here? Ramms, I don't know where all these units went actually. I thought he had a lot more. A nice, wow, a nice couple of defense matrices going down on the lead siege tanks. And it looks like that will be enough to push God back once again. But Ramms, I think, will be fine just holding this high ground right here. Obviously, the map is split along this valley. The Valley of Death right here for the Protoss, it seems. And has he actually mined this up yet? Ooh, that is a lot of turrets. Might want to lift an engineering bay or something and just leave it here so he can spot onto the cliff. One Arbiter is coming in here. It's got no energy. It looks like reinforcements are coming in. They're not sieged up just yet. No energy on that Templar. And it looks like just constant battles in the middle are going nowhere for either player. God is keeping the Terran pushback, but I don't think Ramms minds too much. If he can just keep it at this midway point, he will eventually take the lead. And look at God's money. He has almost no gas and 1 million minerals. Is he actually mining from all his gas? He must be just spending all that on Arbiters and Templars and such. An empty shuttle going in here, but looks like God is actually breaking through here. Suddenly, Ramms' army, I don't know what Ramms is doing, but his macro, Ramms' money is actually way higher than God's right now. He's at 4K, 1K right now. He has plenty of money to spare, and I don't know what he's doing with it. Looks like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 factories in the main base, but Ramms, oh man, I'm actually quite surprised at this. I thought Ramms was a much more solid player. I mean, obviously in the heat of battle, when you're controlling your units, you do slip on your macro a little bit, especially as Terran, you know, having to siege up and lay spider mines and whatnot. But yeah, still very surprising. Thing is, he does still have some nice defenses here at his bases. I constantly look back to those areas just because recalls across there are quite common. Although I don't think God will commit to something like that. Probably expects there to be plenty of spider mines in the way. And suddenly God's 6 o'clock expansion is under attack right here. Not that many units, but it seems that he's unaware of this. The observer is just a little bit out of place, so he doesn't actually realize there's all these units here. Meanwhile, continuing to do the zealot bombs. I actually didn't see how much he got right there. Running in here. Where's the observer? He doesn't want to run these zealots through the spider mines. Zealots which clump up so easily, take so much damage from the spider mines. Where are the observers? Oh my goodness, does he actually have no observers with the army? As far as I can tell, he doesn't. Can he get a good mine drag? He's trying to get the siege tank. If he can get the siege tank, he'll be fine. There will be only vultures left, but it looks like he's going for a counterattack. If he can mine drag into the SCVs, can he do it? Oh, he's not paying attention. Mine drag into the SCVs. Oh, looks like it's not going to happen. But God will clean up his side of the map. So once again, both players kind of trading armies here. And still unable to make any headway into their opponent's territory. God back up at 190 food. Ramms at about 178. Should probably add a few more factories or something. I mean, 9 factories is decent, but with that much money, you might as well make some more. And it looks like he might go for a huge EMP right here. Wait, no, he doesn't have... Oh, he does just have EMP. Wait, did EMP actually only just finish? I could have sworn it was grayed out for me. I think actually EMP only just finished. I'm afraid I can't verify that, but take my word on it. EMP was actually grayed out until 2 seconds ago. Either way, he did get this Arbiter. And Riccolo into the 12 o'clock. And it looks like he actually managed to go past the spider mines. I'm not sure how he got an Arbiter through here. Maybe he went along the south side, which would have been a smart choice. And he will snipe the command center. So finally, we have some damage being dealt here. But that means that these units, unless they are recalled back out, will not be able to escape. These Arbiters do not have any energy. But in the meantime, he's also going in the front. God, going at the same time, knows that Ramms will be sending units to defend his expansion and attacking the front, but these are nice defense matrices going down. All the zealots are dead. He needs to pull back these dragoons. He needs to pull back the dragoons. He's got no more zealots. He's going to waste dragoons. Okay, he is going to pull some of them back. Looks like SCVs were transferred to a base that isn't there anymore. Not sure what's going on there. Is Ramms just freeing up supply? He might actually just be freeing up supply. Yeah, he actually does have these spaces fully saturated. So I think this could be intentional. I'm gonna give Ramms the benefit of the doubt here and say that was an intentional sack, so he could get some more supply to build units. Of course, in the late game, suiciding your workers is in fact a pretty common thing to do once you're maxed out and you have plenty of money, which he does. He's actually still sitting at almost 4K, 1K. Now it looks like we have an Arbiter hunt here. He actually missed. He actually shot his own science vessel with the EMP. So he now has 2 vessels with no energy. But this Arbiter, little does he know, actually doesn't even have enough energy for a recall anyway. It only has 80 energy. That's like Hunt for Red October right there. Anyway, I didn't even watch that movie. Looks like God is, well, positioning himself on this side of the valley. And Ramms is looking to push again. Still lacking... Okay, there are the Vultures and Goliaths coming in the back. He is retaking the 12. It is spotted by an observer. Most of the defenses here... Wow, there's actually still a Dragoon here. Most of the defenses are cleared out, so for the time being, it's vulnerable to another recall. The upgrades are 3-2 for both players, actually. And God has got to be really careful. These High Templar could all get EMP'd right now. The vessel does back up away from the Dragoons. But it's interesting, actually, he's only got 1 Arbiter and a decent number of of High Templar. A nice stasis there on the vessel. These two vessels are the ones that were chasing that Arbiter just now, so they actually don't have energy. Looks like this Dragoon did kill the SCV that was making the command center, so going to delay that a little bit. A couple more SCVs coming in to take its place. And another recall looks like it's coming in here. It go into Spider Mines. It's very dangerous, but it looks like it will go through and will force a cancel on that command center. So God doing a good job denying this 12 o'clock, even though it's kind of a split map. He is preventing the Terran from taking one of his expos, and there is a nice science vessel going down, or sorry, a stasis going down on the science vessels. The siege tanks are coming up here. Can he get some good storms off? Stormu! Oh no, it missed! It's kind of good against two siege tanks. He gets the lead siege tanks, but it looks like he will run into the top left. The two High Templar will get taken out, so only a handful of goons are going to run into Spider Mines. That's not a good idea. But if we look at the base, God is quickly getting mined out. Main, natural, third are all mined out. He's down to just the bottom right base, which is getting thin, and the 6 o'clock base, which is actually also getting thin. So pretty soon the map will be mined out, and he won't be able to keep doing these suicide attacks right here. If we take a look at the bank, he's got about 3k and almost no gas. A similar bank for Ramms, although it's actually getting lower as he's constantly losing the 12 o'clock. It might just come down to a final battle with both players mined out, although having been denied this 12 o'clock for a while, it might go to Ramms' advantage if the game goes on for too long, since that means he will still have some minerals left on his side of the map, whereas God will not. Meanwhile, there's an observer. I was just going to say, very few observers with the army. I think they might just be dying to turrets every time he attacks, and he isn't replenishing them fast enough. Oh, it looks like a couple of random observers actually got recalled. That's why they're in a funny position. Random Arbiter hiding here, waiting for some energy. A lot of turrets are going down, but this Arbiter here, well, it's going to get EMP'd. Only had about 70 energy anyway. But meanwhile, attack on the front, 3 stasis tanks in the front, and the majority of the units, oh my god, all the units are stasis. I don't know where the Arbiter came from, but God is going to crush through here, I think. I didn't even see where the Arbiter came from. Looks like Ramms will hold the high ground, but his 12 o'clock is just going to be under attack from a direct assault right here. Another command center. I think that's actually floated from, yeah, that's actually floated from the third, from the mineral only. And God is making some headway here. God could be taking this game. Although it looks like he's actually behind on food. 158 food for God and 174 for his opponent. So, a bit of a late EMP right there. I think he actually EMP'd his own vessel again. I'm almost positive he EMP'd his own vessel again. Is the Arbiter going to get taken down? The Arbiter does get taken down. And, he's trying to get these units as they come out of stasis. Does get a few free siege tanks, but Ramms is positioning himself on the high ground. However, that does mean all these random turrets will go down. Although it looks like they do get yet another observer. God is lacking in his obs, and he's also lacking in gas, so can't really replenish those quite so freely. Macroing up Storm. Does have a fair number of gateways now. Ramms looks like he's still on his original 9, from what I can tell. And interestingly, he didn't actually put any spider mines here at the 6 o'clock. But, wait, that Goliath didn't shoot. Wow. Is that one hit? I think that's actually one hit. And look, the Goliath wants it, actually. Oh man, Hero Goliath going in is